Hello soulmates, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we are going to learn how to sew a princess dart bustier with a sweetheart neckline. If it's something you like, please watch this video till the end. If you didn't get to watch the cotton part, I will drop the link on our description box. Now let's get started. Before sewing, we are going to cut for our pad. Make sure you are making use of a hard pad for this, not the soft pad, but make sure you're making use of the hard pad. So you're going to fold it into two like this. You're going to get the center front just like this. Make sure you label those line after cutting the chest line, the bust line, and also the under bust, so you won't make mistake. So, and we are cutting from the chest line going towards the under bust like this. So make sure yours is properly placed like this and note it from the chest line. And next thing is for us to just cut it out just as you see me doing like this. And after doing that, for the side of the front piece, you're going to get your side, and from the bust point you're going to measure 4 inches. And you can see I've gone ahead to measure 4 inches, and I made dots just like this on my pattern paper. And also make sure you're cutting from your chest line just like you did for the front. You're going to place it up like this, and next thing is for us to just cut out the side part just like this. And after doing that, you're just going to properly place your side like this, and next is for us to just cut out the side just as you see me doing like this. First of all, you're just going to get your front piece like this, and I've gone ahead to iron my stay on it. And you're going to get your pad, the shiny part. If you look your pad very well, you're going to see one part is shiny and the other part isn't. So the place that is shiny, that is where you're going to place on your fabric going towards the front. And next thing, you're going to notch your under bust on your fabric so you won't make mistake when joining the piece together. So I'm just trying to just make a notch just like this, and you will notice that your pad and the fabric is not equal. That doesn't mean, so you just go ahead and join it just like this, or you can as well use your pin to just pin it down just like this. So make sure it's properly placed, that the under bust for the pad and the other bust on the fabric are together. Next thing, you just use your pin to properly pin it down together like this. And after doing that, you're just going to repeat the same process for our side piece. And next thing is for us to just join all the piece together just like this. Next, you're just going to get your front piece, and make sure the two under busts are being pinned together like this. So make sure the under busts are pinned together like this. and after that you're going to pin the armhole together like this, so that when sewing one side shouldn't be longer than one side. So I'm just trying to just pin it down like this. I am going to repeat the same process for the other side. After you've done pinning, next is for us to go to the sewing machine to join them together. And this is how yours should be looking after we've done join the three pieces together, and also make sure you've properly ironed it. As you can see, the two sides are equal, the armhole are equal, and the body is sitting perfectly. Next is for us to just get our lining. I've gone ahead to iron our paper stay on our lining, and we're going to sew the three piece for the lining separately, only for the front. So the same way you join the fabric, you're going to join the lining same way. But for the back, you're going to join both the fabric and the lining together, and make sure you iron your paper stay or your hair stay. So you're going to get your lining and you're going to sew it back facing back, front facing front, and we're going to sew our neckline, our zipper sides, and also the side. So we're just going to use our lining to close those three sides together. And for our back piece, after you've done joining your lining and the fabric together, for us to mark our darts from the shoulder line there on the upper part, you're going to come down with about 9.5 inches, just like this. And after that, towards the side for the zipper side, you're going to mark 1 inch away, and from that 1 inch you're going to mark 4 inches. Next, you're just going to repeat the same process on the other side. From the shoulder line there, you're going to mark 9.5 or 10 inches. From the side, you're going to take out 1 inch for our zipper. Next, you're going to mark 4 inches after that line, and you're going to just go to your sewing machine and make a straight line, and that will be for that. And I've gone ahead to join the front piece and the back piece together just like this. So you're going to join the two shoulders together like this, and after that is for us to just shape the side. So our bust measurement, we're going to divide our bust measurement by 2. Next, and also our waist measurement by 2. Next is for us to just join the sides together. Next thing, you're going to get your flare, and after you've gotten your flare, you're just going to separate the three pieces together like this. Remember, 2 for the back and 1 is for the front. This is for our front piece, and you're going to get 1 piece from the back and you're going to join it together on the side like this. So you're just going to make a straight stitch, join it like this on the side, and you're going to repeat the same process on the other side. And after you've done joining your flare, you're just going to bring it out like this, and you're going to use your tape to measure around the flare. And remember, we left about 1 inch for our zipper. So for each side, 1 inch from one side, 1 inch for is about 2 inches. So you're going to measure round the flare and make sure it's exactly your waist measurement with extra 2 inches, because this flare is not a gathered flare, neither is it a pleated flare, just a normal circle flare. If you want it like a gather or a plait, you can as well cut it and also make it more bigger. So next, you're just going to get your front piece, and you're going to notch the center of your front piece and also notch the center of your flare. And after you've done that, you're going to place the two notches together just as you see me doing like this. And next thing, you're going to join the two sides that you join together on your flay and also on your side together, just like this. You're going to repeat the same process on the other side. So I'm just trying to just pin it down. As you can see, we have about 1 inch remaining for the upper side. That will be for our zipper. So you're going to repeat the same process for the other side, just like this. And after pinning, this is how you should be looking. Next, you just go towards the sewing machine and just join the two pieces together. And for this flay, I'm adding a lining for the down part. It is optional. You can still just leave it like this, cut it an ankara, and you can also add your lining. So I'm going ahead to pin down the lining. But if you're adding a lining, you're going to sew it from the upper part going towards the down. So make sure the lining is closing your stitch. After joining your lining, next is for us to add our zipper on our fabric. So I'm making use of this yellow gown zip. So you're going to turn it towards the back like this, and when you join your lining, make sure you didn't join it all through for the down part. So you're going to see what I'm talking about. I didn't get to sew lining all through. So first of all, you're going to measure the length of where you want your zipper to be. So after I've done measuring it, next you're just going to just close down the remaining part. So you're going to sew it with about 1 inches down, just like this. Is how yours should be looking after you've done joining in and also ironing it down. Next, you're going to get a zipper. Like I said, I didn't get to close it all through the lining, so the lining is separate because you're going to use that lining to turn a zipper, just like this. And next, you're just going to get your zipper and you're just going to join it going towards the flay down, just like this. And this is how it looks after we've done joining our zip. You can see how neat it is. Next, we're just going to turn it towards the back for us to close down our lining. This part can be kind of confusing, but just pay attention closely to what I'm doing. So you're going to get one part of the lining that we didn't get to close, and you're going to make a little straight stitch, but it will get close to where your zipper is. You're just going to make a straight stitch, just as the same me indicating like this. You're going to get sew it down like this, and after you've done that, you're not going to sew it all through. You're going to stop like ½ inch away from the zipper. Next, you're just going to flip it over, just like this, and you're going to sew it down going towards the frame. This is how one side is looking after we've done joining it like this. Next, we're going to repeat the same process for the other side. First of all, you're going to make a little stitch like this. I'm just trying to repeat it so you won't get confused if you didn't get the first part. Next, you're going to turn it over like this, and you're going to sew it down like this. So you're going to sew it down, not close to the zip, but about ½ inch away, and you're going to sew it down just like this. So just watch closely what I'm doing. Turn it over, make a little stitch, flip it again, and sew it down. And after we've done that, this is how the inside is looking. Very neat. Next thing, you can go ahead and hem the down part of your lining and also end the down part of your fabric, or you can as well weave the both parts. This is for us to fix in our sleeve, but before you fix in your sleeve, make sure you shape your armhole, or else your sleeve won't be able to sit down properly. So we'll go ahead and get our sleeve. We're going to turn both the lining and the fabric together, just like this. So you're going to just get your sleeve, you're going to place the lining on it, you're going to close the down part and also the side parts. And this is how it looks after we've gone ahead to join our lining piece together. Next, you're just going to stitch down the upper part like this. And after you've done that, you're just going to shape your your sleeve, sorry. You're going to divide your sleeve measurement into two. You're going to mark it. Next, you're going to just shape it down like this. And I've gone ahead to join one of our sleeve, and I make a little pleats at the upper parts. So I'm going to show you all how I did this sleeve. So I'm making this video as easy as possible. So you're going to get the two sides of both the sleeve and also all your fabric. You're going to join them together. Take your pin and pin it down like this, and the upper notch of your sleeve, you're going to join it together on the shoulder line of your fabric. So you're going to join it down just like this. Use your pin to hold it down properly just like this. And after you've done pinning it down like this, you discover that the sleeve is kind of bigger than the armhole because you're going to make a pleat at the upper part. So before just sewing it down, you're going to pin it gently. You're going to pin all the sides going towards the upper part, just as you see me doing like this. So you're going to pin it down carefully, and the other side you're also going to pin it down carefully just like this. So you don't have to rush, you just have to take your time. It's not compulsory you make the same sleeve I'm making. You can still make other sleeves. You can make a straight sleeve, you can make a sleeve without a puff pleat. So it all depends on you. But if you're making this exact sleeve I'm making, you're just going to do exactly the same way I'm doing on this video. So after, you're going to discover that the upper part is kind of sleeve is kind of fuller than the armhole. That's where you're going to make little pleats, and you're going to sew it all around the same way we did for the other parts. This is how it looks like after we've gone ahead to join the two sleeves together. And for the down part, you can swell hem it or you can swell weave it. For the lining piece, I've gone ahead to hem it, while for the fabric I'm weaving it. And don't forget to iron. And that's all for sewing this dress together. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And thank you all for my returning subscribers and for my new subscriber, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.